Manic, there he is on the wing.
He's so good with that delay early offense.
Braun,
Pretty.
Oh, no one stopped him. Baycott. McCormick always flirting there with a fourth. No call. Braun driving in. He needs to start going off.
And then he drive kicks.
Love.
Tough shot. Nice check out.
A good box out behind McCormick. Get it in single digits in a hurry.
A little different on both ends of the floor. Listen to the
Power by Braun with a second.
A little bit of a read, maybe a ball screen later. Tough shot by Braun.
Now taps it up, though. He's going to drive on Harrison. Loose end, and they got 2-on-1. Braun, the challenge, Love, and the game's down to 1.
Apache with the nice look, closing that
paint. Guys, Kansas points in the paint. 9 field goals in the second half, 7 coming in the paint. They struggled in the first half, but they've been able to execute here in the second.
Nice post.
Braun's going to bring this one down.
And now go right into McCormick early, establishing on this first possession.
He reverses, either give him a screen or a slip to the box. Nice cut by Braun.
Oh, and Harris found him.
Back to the man.
Little handoff, weave action.
They didn't get that back screen for Apache. A little out of rhythm again. That zone just throws him off kilter. Good driver.
5 to shoot. Braun got the floater to go.
making sure they stay attached to him on the perimeter.
5 to shoot. Harris looks up.
Gotta go.
Braun knows it.
Got it.
That's the shot.
Got it made.
Worked hard to get off a shot, but McCormick's presence led to that missed shot. McCormick now with 9 rebounds to go with his 23 points. Wilson almost has a double-double like he has in every game in the tournament. He's 9 and 9. Here's Braun. How about this? What a half.
Moore's got an open lane in that time. A scoop won't go. McCormick will fetch the ball. And here comes Harris. Streaming the other way. Braun! Joseph comes slicing in for 2.
Kevin, this is really interesting. Miami didn't get any points off its bench the other night. They've already got 4 today.
Well, that was a quick 2 the other way. Moore. Poplar. With refs all over the floor. Pulling one tire after another. Braun!
Sometimes you're open for a reason.
Braun! Ring it up! Down low they go, Watson. McCormick is there. A good rim protector. The shot wild. Rebound. Grabbed by McCormick. Harris at the other end. Scooping to Braun! With the fake and kicks it outside. Harkley 3. No. Rebound Braun.
Yeah, but that's excellent offense and a good look there by Harkley.
Martin the other way. Braun will penetrate, bulldozing his way inside for 2.
Right about the free throw line and really didn't close out. He got to make that adjustment on Remy.
Turnover. Martin and Braun lays it in.
For Wilson to catch and score.
Fizel will shoot a 3. Up ahead, Braun pushing it. Braun lays it in. Hawkins posting up. Got a mismatch on Harris. McCormick there with help. And a block. Braun on the run. Braun will lay it in. 6 to shoot. No. Can't get the follow. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity for Creighton. Kansas in transition. Braun lays it in. He throws in. 4-point Kansas lead. Harris and Martin on the floor together. Pulling pass across court. Braun, yes! Big comes Texas Southern in transition. 3-pointer on its way. There's the coach's son. John Jones can't hit the 3. Wilson gives it up. Braun, catch. Baji, tough pull-up. No, and there's Braun. for the putback. You know he appreciates the playing time, opportunity at an NCAA tournament. He'll have many more to come, and he pulls down an offensive board here. Brown's going to lace it up, and the three is good. Yes.
But now with the nice baldy up there, he's really intimidating right now. I see you, my man.
Never not been intimidating, but I agree with you. It's a little more so.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, too.
Awesome.
And we're glad to have him here in our March Madness coverage. Brown launches a long three, and that's cash.
Get your money.
And scores.
Yo, listen, you here, you might as well get all you can. You know?
There's Brown again. Three-pointer is good. He's feeling it.
G. Wilson and McCormick. Best offensive team in the league in Kansas, best defensive team in the league and in the country statistically in Texas Tech.
Texas Tech switches in all 5 spots very comfortably.
Brown off the glass and in.
Noah Shannon, both off to great starts, did not play a single minute in that win in Lubbock.
Good move by Brown, and he lays it off the
adjustment and an adjustment to the adjustment. Post up, the mismatch, double team the post up, and then find the open man on the cut.
Remy Martin, by the way, 23 minutes, a dozen points, has not turned it over. Brown inside, and that's a big. Baji pushes up ahead. TCU by a couple. John Chomby, Fran Fraschilla, and Chris Budden. Semifinal number 1 still to come. Texas Tech and Oklahoma. Porter Moser's team needs that win. Brown wide open. That Miller and Baugh for TCU combined for 26 points, and they haven't scored in this one. There's Christian Brown. Jamie Dixon looking to get stops here. Remember, they were down 18 at the break in the quarterfinals against Texas. Brown off the glass and in.
Great.
Second half, TCU 5 for 5 from the floor. They're down 8. Abaji.
Nice.
And Brown slashes to the basket.
Honorable mention, all Big 12 as well. And Clements gets the rebound. Here's Christian Brown. A tough 2 for him. And speaking of three-pointers, there's Sean McNeil with his first of the afternoon. Christian Brown.
League 6th man of the year. And he goes to that 5 when they go to that small lineup. So to Chris's point, those are 2 other guys who have stepped up.
Brown for 3. For bracketology. Joe Lenardi working on 17 minutes sleep over the course of the last couple of weeks. Kansas now a 1 seed. And it's interesting, you know, Bill is a Hall of Famer, but he's certainly an expert on seeding, or at least what it means for his team. And he said the most important thing is what you're seeded as pertains to where you go in your first round.
Sets up Brown for 3. That's it down.
That was the team, the recruiting class that turned the whole thing around.
Brown snuffs out the shot by Ramey. Harris sets up Brown. Buries another 3. Blocks.
But it is unusually warm, so much so that the refs came up to me during a timeout and said, "Do you notice that it's warm in here?" I've heard it from fans as well.
Brown with a takeaway plus the foul. That'll heat up the
change. They can only improve their seeding if there's the first bucket of the game from Mike Miles.
Good job with his patience there and just raised up right over Harris. But Harris has to put pressure back on Miles with his speed.
Christian Brown with a response. He ties the game at 33 with that 3-point shot. Miles, after missing his first 5 shots, has hit his last 2. There's a pass to Brown, running baseline, shooting over Lampkin, around and in.
No need to give up a foul up there.
So Peavy to the bench with 3 fouls. That rebound for Wilson, his team leading 7th of the game. Coming up on the 9-minute mark. TCU trying to win at Allen Fieldhouse for the first time. Farabello for Cork. Wilson deflects and steals. Braun. Screen, McCormick.
Got a mismatch down low.
Yep. Here comes the help defense. Swing it around to Braun. He puts up a 3. Makes it a 1-point game.
And with Agbaji on the bench, scoring turn to that man there, Braun, as well as Wilson.
And Remy Martin and Harris in the game together.
They're essentially 2-point guards.
Martin in a crowd, passes out of it back to Wilson. Harris hands off Christian Braun. 2 to shoot. Brown's going to have to put this up. That's a 3. It is up and banked in. Damian Baugh. TCU back in front.
Yeah, Ball's been a bit of an X factor for TCU, especially as the season has gone on. He's showing a consistent ability to score the ball. You just got to make sure he takes care of the ball as well.
Baugh hounding Agbaji. It's a 7-0 run here for TCU. Braun trying to end that, and he does with the driving layup. And he has it. He's going to drive on Agbaji. That's partially blocked. Braun banks it in.
When you can put together multiple plays on either end of the floor, as Micah Peavy does and can do, it often makes you much more athletic than the competition.
So few second chance points for Kansas tonight. Only 5. A 3 from
the Baylor Bears are the reigning national champions and hoping that they are healthy enough to make a real run at repeating.
Kansas ran a play on that last one when Thamba fouled. They were trying to get McCormick deep, and Christian Braun.
Wilson for 3. And Harris runs down the long rebound. Braun with a runner, and it goes, and the Kansas lead. Decades removed for you and me. Yesufu baseline. Follow another offensive rebound on the putback. League right now. Remember, Oklahoma State is ineligible, so 6 out of 9, really. McCormick, a nice job holding off Thamba for the rebound.
McCormick trying to get an angle down in the post.
And a friendly bounce and a little bit
just needs to do. If they get a 3 in transition and open one, great. But they need to get the ball inside. You got to punish Baylor for using this small lineup.
Transition here and a lay-in for Braun. The assist to Agbaji.
I mean, I thought Kansas could get to that level. Looked like a little zone look for Baylor. Yeah, Kansas is approaching that. I know their record says that they're up there.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by Degree. Here is what the Kansas Jayhawks trot out there. The same starting 5 for most of the entire season. Christian Braun.
Nice.
And it's fitting that number.
Played last couple years at Little Rock, at Harlem, New York, and he has been a terrific addition for Bruce Weber. He's taken a lot of heat off Nigel Pack as well.
Here's Braun for 3. Kansas a month ago, he said, points in the paint. That 3 off the mark. Braun, another rebound. That's his 6th.
Wow.
And Christian Braun just muscled it. A triple. Here's Braun for 3. Smooth. What do you think their ceiling is? Are they national championship good?
Well, they're among 8 teams that are national championship good. They have their flaws like everybody else does, but what you love about them is their starting 5. They got guys that can score at every spot.
Noel. He had 11 in the first half. They're trying to force it into Bradford, but it's against a tough Kansas defense, and that leads to...
Quietly, because he is quiet, said something to Noel.
Braun picks it off. He leads Kansas in steals. And he finishes. And now It's an 18-point lead for the Kansas Jayhawks, looking to improve to 13-1 at home, 23-4 overall, and most importantly for them, 12-2 in conference play.
Boom.
Braun.
Turnovers a real problem in the second half for West Virginia in that first matchup. Led to runouts for Kansas.
Christian Braun hearing the boos, but nevertheless. Wilson again. That one was contested, and Braun on the leak out. Behind his back, and he finishes. Christian Braun. Moments of this game. Curry. And Jalen Wilson snares the rebound. Christian Braun throws it down. Return. Bridges. Big two-hand rebound by the smallest player on the floor, Yesufu. And Braun cashes it in.
What did Bill Self say today? The reason David McCormick is one of the best offensive rebounders in the country is he does miss a few inside and get his own rebound back.
Jalen Wilson, an excellent rebounder as well. He's third in the Big 12. Good. And there is Christian Braun.
Anderson had 31. Remember, they played without Likely and Cunningham that day. Here's something interesting about Kansas. They have 6 wins in conference play. They're 5-1 in games decided by 3 points or less in conference play. So they're used to playing these close games.
Braun able to flip that one and move it towards the... Wilson rebounds. And now Harris back the other way.
Good skip pass.
Braun.
It's in.
Oh, boy. For the Jayhawks. Moncrief lost his footing. Lost the ball. Clements tapped it away. Yesufu. Braun in the throwdown.
Tyreek Smith. This is a young Oklahoma State team. Lots of sophomores. 7 sophomores. So there's a lot of room for improvement.
And Braun able to get that.
34-26. Sooners. Good save there for Kansas. Abaji.
The goal wire on Wilson does a great job defensively.
Harris thought about it. Extending out his Groves. Harris off the penetration. They get a good look for Braun. Got a 3. And what a nice look. 5 to shoot. Makes his move. Braun. Bank shot. No. Follow. Yes.
Pretty good effort.
Boom. A 3.
Big time kick out. Plus the lift with the tray.
10 points now for Elijah Harkless. The answer? Yes, sir.
Oh, this is heating up.
Goldwire swing. Groves. Can't hit the 3. Dances on the top of the backboard and controlled by Braun.
Nice dribble hand here.
Braun that handles the flip. Oh, excuse me. Handle it. Harris off the ball. Counting down to the 6-minute mark. Second half. Harris defended by Harkless. Screen Clements.
Clements got to keep busy.
Shot clock is down to 10. Braun. Cross. Floater. It goes.
Nice year. Iowa State early was hot. Conference play struggling a little bit. But Texas with the big win, as you mentioned. Oklahoma right in the middle of the pack as well.
Oklahoma with wins over Arkansas, Iowa State, Florida, Texas Tech this season. A win like this over Kansas would really be immense for the tournament resume.
He can elevate here if he wants.
Kick. Shot clock at 7.
Automatic switch. Got to go.
Braun against Groves. Goes behind the back. Braun. What control! Christian.
So that awkward jump stop. Mitchell a 3.
Right. If he can start hitting those, and he's a pretty decent 3-point shooter, that's going to put a lot of pressure on David McCormick.
That one was loose.
Texas really got into the paint, and as a result got to the free throw line.
Let's check in with Chris Budden.
Bill Self described his team as soft in that first half. He said too many mistakes. What Jay said, too many turnovers. He said we have to be able to move the ball better in the paint and get better post-up defense against Trey Mitchell.
Christian Braun with a 2. Rainey. And Harris grabs a rebound, gets it to Braun. Euro step, left hand is good.
He is such Kansas in this game. Tough shot. Well defended by Ochai Agbaji.
Oh, Braun the throwdown.
You can only review it the last 2 minutes.
Yep. Braun a deep 3.
Braun with a steal. Cruises in. Throws it down. Brown. Akinja lost it. Brown the other way. Lays it in. A cruising 2. One of the top programs in college basketball.
They've got another great class coming in. No question about it. Keontae George, number 3 player in the ESPN poll.
Brown hits a 3. They've got to deal first.
Sorry. Yep.
Able to create the turnover. Flips it up. That's denied by Chama Chachua. The follow by Brown. +1. Yes. Agbaji the lob. Brown the follow. Check mark. As Sohan tries a 3 and it rims out. Got to come to the fog and see Kansas play here. Harris slips one to McCormick. Brown in the corner. Off the curl. Knocks it down.
They're getting good at that.
Brown at Wilson. Too strong. Agbaji the rebound. Hands it off to Christian Brown. Nice behind the back dribble away from Meyer. Drives it. Jump stop and uses the window.
More important to his team's success than Zay Brockington. Even the pass right there on the money.
There's Christian Brown. He can knock it down from that distance, and he does.
That's exactly what they need from him tonight.
The baseline and our cameraman. Brockington harassing Harris. 5 to shoot. Brown gonna try it himself. Left hand off the window. What a kiss.
Watch them spread the floor now. Oh, he's got it. Great play by Brown. And he delivers.
Kesher.
He'll shoot it.
Here comes KU. They love to push the tempo. And an and one opportunity.
Short.
Yeah, Zay's been short all night.
Oh, I love the way they're pushing it.
Spin move, Brown got it.
Yes, sir.
What a drive. Xavier Wheeler is especially good in that slot, driving to his left.
And back in the blitz.
Is a different player than he was early on in the season. He was outstanding in that game against LSU and has played very well since.
Harris finds Wilson. Christian Braun wide open for 3.
And then the lob coming out of a timeout. Then Jalen Coleman-Lance, who is an excellent shooter, takes a really tough one.
Transfer from Iowa State. It won't go, but Christian
just replacing up and knocking down that 3. Kansas needed that to go down.
And Jay Bilsell still not happy with David McCormick. He has put him on the bench, and freshman KJ Adams Jr. is into the game for the first time tonight. Christian Braun with a...
DeJuan Harris right now is worried about him instead of worried about starting the Kansas offense.
What an adjustment by Braun.
Handle for Kansas over 2.5 games. You can see why.
There it goes 6'8", 240, Bryson Williams. He is a lot to handle. Wilson picks up his dribble and then finds a wide open Martin. Now Brown. And he hits. Christian Color with a head of steam. Agbaji up to Brown. Christian Braun lays it in.
Low major with Winthrop, and now in the Big 12. Nice.
Brown tips it up and got it.
He missed his last 11 threes, and he couldn't buy a bucket today in the shooting drills.
Five-point game. McCormick gets it to Braun. Inside. Spins it off the glass.
He throws another. His second three. Christian Braun left open, right down the chute. Kansas a quick. The elite offensive rebounders in the nation. Noel, long two. It was halfway down. McCormick has his 11th rebound. 5-on-4 if they hurry. Pack quickly enters your picture. Abaji walled off. Braun the floater. That's good. Christian Braun started. A clinic from Nigel Pack, who has 33. Braun found space and he lays it in.
Kansas very aware of those back cuts, John.
Yeah, now Braun picks it up. Look out. And a throwdown. Christian Braun.
That's a compliment. This kid's played very little basketball this season. And in an emergency, he's getting good minutes and a big basket.
Was kind of taking Rick Asanz's minutes just to see. Braun got it. Big three, and then he closing on him. Gives it inside, contested by McCormick. And now Harris on the move. Braun, open three, got it.
Such a exit.
Yeah, Oklahoma returned 27% of its scoring from last year. That's the lowest rate coming into the year of any Big 12 team.
Wow.
Braun kind of looked off. And let's see where they go.
Oh, they come out in the zone for the... No, they show zone. I think they're going to stay man. And they do.
Abaji now with Gibson on him. Abaji looking for some space. Braun got it. Oh, Christian.
6 points. This is a long two. And Yesufu. Nice give. Here's Braun in the transition. Yesufu. So West Virginia going with Curry now and Sherman. McNeil. Osaboyan mans the middle. And also Jalen Bridges.
They're going to run it again. A little 1-3-1. This team moves the ball so well, crisply. Nice cut.
Brown, textbook cut to the rack. Hawks will inbound with 12:29 left in the second half. Here comes Wilson. Knifing inside. Exquisite pass.
Short. Braun cleans it up for KU. 1 point game. Braun has all kinds of space. That's money. Kansas extends the lead.
First half, they've only turned it over once here. But now Kansas's pressure out front, defensive and half court has caused the trouble.
Up top, Braun puts it home. The Kansas lead is 7. Braun now in double figures with 11. Pass. Christian Braun with 13 to go with 7 rebounds.
Banner, that's off the mark. Braun rebounds. And Remy Martin. See, Martin's got that brace on the right knee. He missed the George Mason game. And then played against Oklahoma.
Taking 2 timeouts in this game. He was close to taking a third on that turnover.
Braun high off the glass and in.
The rhythm of attacking that man-to-man defense. Look at
Braun,
this.
the takeaway. Braun the other way, and the throwdown. He's done such a good job finding the cutters. And got so many easy looks and layups. Braun muscles his way in.
Williams can't finish a dunk, but Boone there to clean it up for Oklahoma State.
As the Cowboys had missed their last 7 shots prior to that putback. Braun with a
two-time Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Oklahoma. Started 4 games last year at Kansas.
Long 3, Christian Braun. McCormick gives it up. Remy Martin off the mark with a 3, but a rebound for McCormick is 15th. Keeps the possession alive for Kansas. McCormick has been a beast on the boards, especially the offensive glass. Christian Braun taking a seat with 4 fouls with 5.5 minutes to go. Martin sealed off by Newton. Shot clock gets to 4. Braun, is he going to put it up? He does, and kisses.
30% out there. Yeah, just his 8th made 3 of the season, but you see the confidence. He shot that without any hesitation, and it's a difficult challenge for McCormick to get out there.
Christian Braun shooting with confidence. Pulls KU. Believe it. A little over 5 seconds here for the Patriots. That inbound's deflected. Adams up ahead. Braun to beat the clock. He did! Skip pass for Abaji. Baseline drive to the rack. Missed the layup. Lightfoot the rebound. Braun a 3. You got it. Cambridge lighting up a 3. Abaji tracking down the rebound. Braun working against the 7-footer Washington. Floater. Kiss home with him out on the perimeter. Baker setting the screen. Ball knocked free. McCormick up ahead. Abaji 2-on-1. Braun. A little finesse. Sherfield in trouble. Braun jumps the pass. All alone for the jam.
That is look with that, where they get Cambridge and Sherfield a little pick and pop. Put a lot of pressure on her defense for your communication to be on point, and Kansas wasn't there.
Inside for Braun. Goes to the other side of the hoop for the revenge.
Can get hot in a hurry, and he likes this shot. He loves the little 15-footer as well.
A good look. Too strong on the attempt. Now Braun getting past one man into a crowd. Count it, and the foul. Sinovich on the drive. Tough, fading shot. Harris finding Adams on the cut. Braun straight on 3. Got it. That ends player.
You know, he's a guy that, as he continues to play more extended minutes and gets comfortable, he's going to be a problem for people in the Mountain West.
Braun, tough running shot. Give me more of that. I love it. Braun on the drive. My goodness. Quick baseline spin from Kinsmill.
Good crafty move there.
Braun gets the baseline and finishes.
Teammates and probably even some former classmates.
Jayhawk just last year. Played in only 10 games, limited by injury. Was never really healthy. 28 points in their loss to Louisiana Monroe earlier this week. Braun slicing inside, banks it home.
Conference.
Diving on the floor, but can't get it to a teammate. Braun, no numbers, now attacks. Scoops it home. Asian to get nothing from it. Good defense from McCormick to force the turnover with the shot clock ticking down. Baji trying to create. Braun on the rebound. Gets 2 bonus points.
Off the turnovers. As you see yet another turnover from them, they are struggling in the half court.
Wilson finding Braun for the slam. A 3. Got it. And the Lumberjacks have the lead.
Yet again, Kingsmill drawing the attention of 2 defenders. The Jayhawks late in their rotation. I thought Christian Braun was going to get there on that closeout.
Braun takes the lead right back.
What happened, where the miscommunication was defensively, but that's their best player on the court. He's been the best player arguably in the gym all night. You have to identify where he is at all times.
Braun back door, bucket and 1. Get it where they wanted to the guy they wanted to.
Yeah, great poise. They had been sending 2 at Kinsmill. Mitz got put on an island there as he attempted the front with no help side on the back.
Braun in from Green Bay.
Here's Braun, family ties to Mizzou. We'll document those later. He feeds it inside. McCormick working on the 7-footer. Brown got it. And he gets his shot rejected. Second block for KU. Brown at the sideline. And one. Here's Brown on the post. Left the ball behind. Brown running the floor. Got it. Tigers down 11. Wilmore, for a 7'3" guy, he has small hands. Here's Brown running the floor.
Lineup. I think Konzu eventually goes young. You know, he's going to play Brookshire more minutes than he's been playing.
Without their starting point guard, Boogie Coleman, who transferred from Ball State. He's not on the trip. As Brown converts,
can bang with him and compete at down low.
Taken away. Harris gets out in front, hands to Brown, and he probably down to the short corner. Over to Boom, contested 3, no, and Brown another rebound, his third of the night. Christian trying to go coast to coast and does really nice. Given the circumstances, to only be down 7 right now, having not scored in almost 7 minutes, they might take it. Brown, nice cut. McCormick finds him.
The KU, he probably had, I think that was the game he had like 30 on us. On our bigs, absolutely destroyed us. I think that was like his opening game, was him coming out. He absolutely killed us down low.
They're looking for him again. Kalu denied it. Brown on a cut.
Lob the ball up there to McCormick, or on the ooh passes to Oche. You can't do that against better competition. He has to be leery of that.
Back to Brown, who rises up and lays. UTEP trying to cut it. Under 20. Kalu lost the handle, somehow goes back to Ochai Agbaji. A trailing McCormick skips it to Harris. DeJuan Harris looked like a no-look feed, maybe to Brown, who finishes over. It's the 3. Down to 18. Christian Brown looking for an answer, and he has it. Sibley thought about the 3, gives it away. Christian Brown on the pick, and Brown finishes. I think they thought maybe with Pettiford out that could happen. He struggled in some limited time tonight, but some guys that if they can come along and really make things tick. Now this guy right here, it's been ticking.
Also, the national audience.
McCormick. Goodness, what a start for him. And they run out for Brown. That's Christian. To the foul line a little bit more as well. They've done that in the early going. Lob pass couldn't be handled by Naiwi, a junior transfer from Omaha. And Brown moves up court. Look out here. Harris back to Brown. What pretty ball move. Uzu, no. Offensive board, Naiwi. And he tried to connect with Mathis. A Euro step from Braun and the finish.
Huge for the mantra here at St. John's.
Rebound pulled down here by Mitch Lightfoot. Quick trigger, Brown. Brown high.
As much.
That's the 3rd on Mathis. Agbaji off the shot fake. Steps in on a 3. Hits the front rim. Rebound McCormick. And he'll swing it back out. Martin off the drive. And Brown puts it.
He's going to have to pick it up. It might not be last year's biggest leading scorer.
You hope that's not a re-aggravation of that leg injury. Kept him out of the game earlier.
Yeah.
There's Brown with 10 on the timer. And St. John's unable to defend.
Get a better look at it. Unfortunately, able to get it back.
There's 5 on the timer. Coburn leans in and can't hit from 3. Rebound for the Jayhawks. Up by 6. Brown is within a single possession.
And let's give some love to Naiwi. That time he hustled back, took away what could have been a nice transition break for Agbaji.
got back into play, hence Champagnie able to knock in that through an offensive end. Now they give up with that, but that one is just not being aware of your surroundings by Posh.
So after starting the half, first couple minutes without a single turnover, St. John's now with 3.5. Field goal for St. John's in about 8+ minutes.
Yeah, I guarantee you he'll give up a handful of those points to get this dub, to get a dub, you know.
It has not been his best basketball here in Orlando. First possession, Bill Self trying to go into him. You know, Baji couldn't make the entry pass, but they are trying to hit him early, as they typically do.
Again, I mentioned Christian Braun, a guy who's had a good tourney so far, and he's been aggressive, taking it to the basket, does right there. Some contact there, no call. Now Braun will try a three, and hits. Inside, light foot, flips it up, wouldn't fall, and Braun pulls down a rebound, and puts it in. That is untrue. Shot clock under 10. There's Braun with the steal. And the throwdown.
That's an estimate. That's not an exact number, but you get the point.
Nobody brings the estimated statistics like us.
Well, I'm sure some analytics wonk is looking down at their data sheet saying, nah, Spatola, that is not accurate.
And there it bounds. Jayhawks by 20, under 4 to go. Braun rebounds the miss. Kansas on the move. Braun left hand, and it spins home.
Guys were allowed to evolve and go through the process. He's a junior now, and he's become a really good player. And he's committed to his body in the offseason. So I think he's been the
Florida State game on Tuesday in West Lafayette. Braun inside.
Gotta show some patience.
Shot clock at 5. Weaver fires. Too strong. Rebound Martin.
Weaver's a kid that played at Southern Cal. He played in this tournament previously when he played for Southern Cal. They're very young. 12 kids are classified as freshmen because of COVID. And when they get the extra year, that's the second most in the country to Arizona. That's 13.
Tommy Lloyd's got his work cut out for him. Nice move by him.
Dane's got such a terrific fan base. You ready for this? They're sold out every game this year. You cannot walk up there and get a ticket. Now, boom, you can get one, but the average fan ain't getting a ticket up there.
I don't know if I can.
I don't think I can get one.
Braun inside, lays it in by Elijah Weaver there for the deuce.
Yeah, he went to his strong hand, which is the left hand, and taking that ball to the goal. Dayton Flyer fans, I love it. I love the effort they're seeing.
Look at this pressure from the defense.
Man, kids are playing their hearts out.
Lob, Braun tips it in.
Braun.
And Braun the takeaway.
Can't turn it
Christian Braun the throw. Under the 2-minute mark. Smith probing. Had the ball knocked away. Harris.
Give it up.
Lob.
Yeah.
Braun, look out. Wilson. Jumper, too strong. Rebound of Baji, gets it to Martin.
What a long rebound right there. Nice cut without the ball. Nice cut without the ball.
Braun.
Playing the 14th in the nation at a neutral site, and they're up 7 with 6 minutes to go. It'll be the longest 6 minutes for him right now. The coach can't. There's another one. Can't have that happening.
Flip to a Baji. Couldn't finish. Braun, he does.
Doesn't get a timeout.
Down. He took that one right in the stomach.
Braun will try and hit. First half. And now Kansas again on the move. Braun up ahead, puts it in.
All into the floor, but a nice little slip through there by Bell. They find his spot on the line. Hasn't shot it well so far this year. Able to rattle one home.
Braun at the basket and puts it in. Lightfoot. And then Braun steals it back.
Brown up ahead, puts it in and one. Grant McCaslin said, I'm not sure who our closer is going to be at the end of games. I think we have a pretty good idea who their closer is going to be at the end of games. With Remy Martin. Wilson. And two for Kansas.
Part the way Stony Brook plays, they're a smaller team. They've spread Kansas out. See if KJ Adams can be a good substitution to match the smaller lineup of Stony Brook.
That's called going downhill right now by Braun. Really good in this half.
Yeah, that's one of the first things Bill Self told us before that exhibition game. He said, I feel like I got a pretty good shooting team.
Might be one of the best shooting teams he's had.
He got multiple guys.
Another three from Christian Braun.
Mistake. No communication. Two guys go with one, leave a shooter on the three-point line.
Jacks have already scored more points this half than they did the entire first half as Christian Braun throw a pass. He would have been hearing air ball a lot. Yesufu.
Good hustle from Yesufu. Bill Self's got to love it.
Oh, that was going to be a jump. McCormick holds his ground.
Nice.
An air ball.
Great job walling up there, David, being disciplined, staying down on his feet.
Brown, good adjustment. So Gibson now with 14 points to lead all scorers. And Brown.
That's him, created by the dribble weave that they did early in that possession, and they found the open man for an easy layup.
Brown for three. Jump. And again, too easy inside for the Texans. Brown with authority.
Lean on him heavily to score baskets.
Martin that time used the aggressive.
Crowd erupting, waiting for their mullet sighting.
Two more for him.
On defense, it just improves everything, including your rebounding. Boy, that's the guy. Thought Brown was going to pick it off, but it was mishandled. That's the... And really drawing defense.
Boy, good hustle to save it, and it winds up in a bucket. Hauser over Adams, too strong. Rebound Brown.
A good job by Christian Braun, getting his nose dirty in there. 6'5", going into the trees and rebounding.
Pettiford, and staying in front of him, Hogard. And now a reset with Harris. Shot clock at 5. Brown gets it off and hits.